Alright, so that might actually be all the things that we need. Alright, so we have an error. It says in the CPP line 53, we didn't close our if. Alright. Line 55, end of list, but we didn't have a list. We must have typed the closing list instead of the closing if. These need to be text values, don't they? Did I add the option sets in there? Yeah, option sets, add, config vars. Let's see if this compiles as we expect it to. And we could probably make these U properties with blueprint read write, or at least blueprint read only on them. This is a issue there. Yeah, I would expect kind of a gold-plated Do we not have names on the game mode configuration? We definitely should. It's a game mode configuration. Yeah, name is here. Must be pissed at something else. Do we have an actual conflict there? Alright, so that'll fix that. Alright, these all need to be text macros. Very good. Yes, auto renew on subscription. I want to turn that off. Okay, so this thing's all pissed off that we can't find our structures, which is completely reasonable because we declared a whole bunch of static stuff and then we never actually defined it. Let's go define our objects. Do we have to do this for the arrays as well? I assume so. Gotta put them somewhere. It was actually kind of interesting for me because in college I wrote everything in C++, and then when I graduated, I went to go work for Electronic Arts on Dragon Age Legends, which was Java backend servers and Flash front-end client. So I didn't actually get back to using C++ for like 3 whole years. It's kind of nuts. And getting back to C++ wasn't really too bad. It was just like some basic things like, because you get lazy in other languages, like in Java you can just like shove pointers, or you can shove references and stuff into sets and maps and everything, and you can use integer IDs for stuff that, like if you shove a pointer into something, you know, that pointer is just a variable like number. And in C++, especially in like a release mode build, you'll actually reuse the same memory over again. So like checking if something exists, like you accidentally be like, oh yeah, that totally exists. And you're like, actually no, that's the same piece of, it's a different pointer entirely. There's a bunch of little stupid things that trip me up, that because I had bad habits built in from other systems coming into C++ land. Alright, so let's boot this up and see when this initialize gets called. And I think I'm probably going to call it if everything is working good here. I'll probably jump over to Adam's stream and see what he's up to. Yeah, it was pretty funny. I got hired to do... Alright, so we're initializing once. I got... They told me when they hired me I was going to be writing C++ servers. And then, of course, when I got there, they were Java servers. Still the promo vid? Awesome. And that was another really funny thing because I had never programmed ever in Java. And I never used a database. And all I knew was C++, like game dev and, you know, like UDP. And I knew like all the protocols, like that stuff, but I knew jack shit about security. That was just hilarious, getting like train wrecked into, you know, okay, cool, we hired you and you've moved from Washington to California. Awesome. So we told you you were going to be doing this job. That's actually a completely separate job. Good luck. I was just like, are you fucking for real? But it worked. And so I was fine with it. Alright, so I think that's everything that I'm going to be doing before I head and go get some food. And I don't know if I'll be back. So I'm going to go over and ask Adam if he wants me to do anything before I go get food. And as soon as he talks about me, I show up. Thank you for following, Infank. Some sounds only work with auto activate turned on. Alright, so that's good. Excellent. Yeah, and I think if Adam was talking about somebody having questions or whatever, for me, I don't know if that was you, Infank, with the biz-related questions, but yeah, sorry, just chatting stuff over there. Anyway, so I think I'm done, and let's see who all is in chat here. How many people do we actually have? Just you two, and you're already in Adam's stream? Should just raid his stream anyway. We'll raid with 2 people. Get over there. Ambient upset raid. Just spam it in chat. Always the best things. Does the raid command even work? Alright, there we go.